Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? We're going to watch some game film today while we talk. You know, I got two games. I've got week 3 of 2023, and then I have the playoffs of 2023 to watch Hassan Reddick. You know, we've watched these before in 2023, but we're just going to focus on him and see what we can see. Anyhow, how's everybody doing? What's up, Rampage? MK, how y'all doing? Excuse the chat. I I wasn't quite prepared today. Wasn't quite prepared. Got all this funky stuff going on. How's Margarita Monday out now? No, I'm drinking coffee, man. I am drinking coffee. Hopefully we can get this done. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully there won't be any unforeseen issues. And move this over here. All right. We got news to talk about. Let's go over some news. All kinds of news. I haven't. Let me see. I haven't looked in the past couple days. We've got the draft coming up. We're going to be working on that too. What's up, B-Mock? Joe. Oh, thank you. Like my Tumblr, man? Yeah. I had this thing for like a day, and I dropped it. Got a big old dent in it right there. I like never do stuff like that. I always keep my stuff pristine. Yeah. I dropped it. Okay. Let's see. Where are we doing? What are we doing? Talk to the big need. Man. Oh, Byron Leftwich is going to be the offensive coordinator, or he's going to be coaching in Colorado with Deion Sanders. So we found him. We have found Byron Leftwich. he's going to be a college coach. How about that? How about that? Saints agree to terms with offensive lineman Dylan Raduns, whoever he is. Let me see. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about. I'm just looking at any of the stuff I've missed for today. Oh, there's a story about Tom Brady leaving the Patriots. Expands on leaving the Patriots for the Buccaneers in March 2020. I need to read that. I need to save that. What? Okay. Good grief. Why can't you just, why can't anything be easy? Remember when technology was supposed to make things easy? Seems like it's gotten worse and worse and worse. Oh, well, I'll come back to it. Let me see what else we got. Let me go with the notes I've taken. And let me see. We got a Charlie Heck tackle from. Let's see. Where was he from? The 49ers. Who won't get around to that today. All we're going to do is Reddick today. I've still got the linebacker we got from Miami. We got Charlie Heck. Got to look at him. It's a shame we got rid of school. Well, no, it's kind of one of those. I want to see what his contract was because I think we could have afforded him. I don't know why we didn't keep him. I guess we just figured, well, time to go. I wonder if he wasn't getting along with people or whatever. But it's not like he went and got a starting job at the Vikings. So I don't see it. No, his salary hasn't been listed yet. But I imagine it was about the same. So I wonder why we got rid of him. It'd be interesting, or let him go. Be interesting to find out. What's up, Molly? That beautiful draft footage. B-Mox got the confidence. He says, we're going to be picking 32 for the next couple years. I like that. Yeah. I don't know what, I mean, I don't know how this offensive coordinator is going to play out. Man, we made such huge improvements last year. I hope those gains stay, especially the running game. The running game is where we just leaps and bounds ahead of, I mean, what? It's been forever since we've had decent run game. But you know, I think I'm hoping is the offensive line coach change because me and Molly talked about it. You go back and listen to our podcast. We complained about him all the time. He was just not a very good offensive line coach. But Arians was so loyal to his coaches. He won't fire anybody. He's never fired anybody. He's never fired a coach or an assistant coach or nothing. So I think when we got rid of him, he went to Carolina, and we got the new guy. I think that was all the difference in the world in our run game. And you saw how Cody Mock improved. So I'm hoping that our change in offensive coordinators is not going to ding us that bad. Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans, those two combined, we're going to be a top 10 offense, and if our running game can stay consistent and strong, we'll be top 5. I don't think it matters who our offensive coordinator is. But man, I'm what's up, Joe? Um, I forgot I had all that. It's a cool little red skull. I got to fix those skulls. They're a little bit flatter than I wanted. Anyhow, that's cool. Red skull. You're the first one with a red skull, man. Uh, yeah. So, but Cohen, I really, really liked his play calling. I really liked the stuff he did, and he was just so good at getting these guys to, y'all know. I mean, they were playing like clockwork. Day one, week one, with a totally new system, and it wasn't a easy system either. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it was our guys more than it was the coach. uh, yeah. Aaron Rodgers are talking about he's going to land at Pittsburgh. That's what the chatter is. Yeah, Jameis Winston to the Giants. That's right. That's right. No draft show today, Tom. I mean, we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to. Hey, Tom, what's up, man? Uh, we're going to run some game film of Reddick, and we could talk draft while we're doing it. MK's out there catching fish on the kayak. You're on the kayak right now? Oh, it was yesterday. Yeah, Godwin's his training's doing pretty good. Right? Yeah, Chris Godwin's your check down. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Anyhow, back to the news. Let's see what we got. Charlie Heck, right? Justice School to the Vikings. Let me see. We talked about this stuff last time. Grant Stewart to the Lions. JTS Tryon went to the Browns. We got a new punter, Riley Dixon from the Giants. So he's going to hook back up with his special teams coach. What is it with Bowles and punters? He just doesn't care. And what happened to Kamara? That is such a strange case, man, because, I was like really big into Kamara. He was doing some really good stuff and then just disappeared, man. I think there's definitely some issues going on there because he hasn't landed with anybody or nothing. Let me check. Let me check and make sure he hasn't signed with anybody. Yeah, no, he's still out in the ether. Man. That's wild. Did he go? Let's see. I think I said last time that he went to. Okay, yeah, he went to Buffalo on a reserve deal. So he's probably not. He's not even going to be on the roster of it come training camp. Man, that's wild. What happened to him? Love to hear that story. O.J. Howard retired. Greg Gaines was re-signed by the Buccaneers. Anthony Nelson re-signed by the Buccaneers. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The Bucs are hiring former West Virginia Tom, tight end coach Blaine Stewart as offensive quality control coach. He spent 5 seasons with the Steelers, including 3 as assistant wide receiver coach. Interesting. What else we got for news? We're going way back here. Trying to make sure we go. Oh, KJ Britt signed a 1-year deal with the Dolphins. Oh, that's right. And then we got Anthony Walker. So we switched them out. Man, I'm way back. We've already covered all this. Could have swore I had more news. Oh, well. So what happens for taking such a long break? Let's see. That's crazy. So is Jameis going to be the starter at the Giants? Who they got on their roster? So that'll be hilarious. Jameis as a starter in the New York Giants. That's a tough place to play, man. Jameis Winston, he is. Jameis Winston's listed as a starter for the Giants right now. That is wild. They got that Tommy DeVito. He's a backup. That's all they got, though. That's all they got on the roster is Jameis Winston and Tommy DeVito. Are they going to draft a quarterback? Man. That's wild. Oh, Jameis Winston. You don't. Is he going to be like Josh Johnson and just be in the league for 20 years? Apparently, Shaq Barrett is like rehabbing. Remember that last play, or close to the last play, where he got mowed over by that offensive lineman and then he didn't come back in the second half of that playoff game? What if he got hurt? Okay, so man, has it really been not any news other than that? I feel like I'm missing something. Jameis Winston is going to be their first black quarterback. Giants, man, catch up to the times. It's 2025, man. He should have had 3 or 4 by now. I know, right, Joe? I got to take better care of the ball post game. You would think that's all he should be practicing on is making good decisions. But I tell you, Molly, she'll crack me up. She'll send me because apparently Jameis posts his workout sessions. She'll send them to me, like clips of them, and they're just hilarious. You're like, what are you doing, man? And he's like into this weird getting hit in the face with a baseball bat while you're trying to throw the football. You know, running around with flippers on your feet. I swear I saw him one time. He was running around like he was in the pocket, and he had swim flippers on his feet. It's just weird stuff like that all the time. I'm like, dude, what you need is to work on your decision making and not throw the ball into the other team. And every time you do it, you need to get hit in the face with a baseball bat. That is right. His workouts. I mean, they're funny. They are funny. He had one. He was down in Florida and he was by like a lake or something, and there was like an alligator. He was Oh my gosh. His Instagram account during the off season is the top 10 follow. That's what Molly says. Joe, wouldn't that be crazy? It's got to happen, right? It's the what do you call it? Regression to the mean. He'll be the first quarterback to go a whole season with no interceptions. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. Oof. Yeah, yeah, he did. He was doing great on the Super Bowl stuff when he was doing the media stuff for the Super Bowl. Everybody was loving him. He was funny. He is a funny dude. He's very goofy, very goofy. Get him in those New York City public schools. Get them young ladies. I've got that clip right here somewhere. I should make like a soundboard with it. Whew, man, that's hilarious. The bird flu, Dad. Don't say that, man. They'll come shoot me. Blaine Stewart's dad. Oh, I remember you telling me about him. What's wrong with the chap? I'm surprised. I'm surprised it hasn't been. That's all the news. Slow, slow week, man. Yeah, so Larry Foots moved back to outside linebacker. That'll be interesting. Okay. Boop, boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, Joe, I saw part of that press conference where they were talking about they know each other somehow. I didn't catch it, but I want to. He's up next to watch some film on. at Walker Jr. He didn't he didn't play a lot. His I was looking at his snap counts. Let me see. And they were not impressive. Let me see. Game logs. What am I looking at? Last year, 2024. Yeah, he only started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games last year. He was inactive for one in week 11 because of a hamstring injury. But he didn't start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games before that. He was a backup. Defensive snap. He got a lot of special team snaps, actually. Quite a few. First 2 weeks of the year, he didn't play at all. Then week 3, he got 16 snaps. Week 4, he started. He played 90% of the defensive snaps. Week 5, he played 50%. Week 6, 32%. Week 7, 0. Then 100%, 98%, 98%, and then 26% in week 11. That's when he hurt his hamstring. I mean, is he injury prone? Don't know. He's been with Miami, Cleveland, and Indianapolis. And with Indianapolis, let me see, he started his second year. He missed the first week. But he played quite a bit his second year and his third year and fourth year with. How long was he with Indianapolis? Okay. And then he went to Cleveland. Started there. 2022, he only played in 3 games. I wonder if that was due to injury. And then 2023, he started every game. Well, started 14 games. Didn't play in a few there either. So, is he injury prone? He got injuries. Don't know. Looks like he had 2 or 3 years of good starts. 2018, 2019, and 2020. 2022 wasn't too bad. He only missed 1 game there. But then after that, he's kind of hit or miss. They work together in the off season? Okay. Send me the redfish picture, Tom. The recent chats are yeah, it must be on your end because that's weird. The chat. Is Braswell a bust already? You know, that's a good question, Rampage. I was thinking about that the other day when we were looking at the Reddick film. I was like, man, well, you know, we got rid of Tryon and, you know, Braswell did absolutely nothing last year. I mean, nothing. And he got pretty decent snap counts. Did nothing. He showed me nothing. I mean, I think towards the end of the season, he had a couple of plays, but I'm not going to call him a bust yet, though. I'm not going to call him a bust yet. But he showed me nothing. I'm glad they did the right thing with Tryon, though. The Dolphins signed MK. Dolphin. MK's gone to the Dolphins. I'd be sad, man. Oh, Hold on, I got to do some stuff here on my phone real quick. Man, it's been one of those weird days, man. Whoa, 17.5, 6.12. Good for us. Yeah. 6. Okay. I gotta look at this fish. Oh, you sent me a picture of me. That's weird. That is weird. The chat is messed up. Tom sent me a picture of his chat. It's all messed up. That, yeah. Hmm. Did you get it straightened out? Oh yeah, Tampa re-signed Bryce Hall too. Tom, I'm just now seeing your text you had sent me on the 18th. Gosh, I'm horrible. I'll get back. I'll get to that a little later. So, are we playing in Miami? How many busy edge players will we draft and not develop before we luck into one? Are we taking over unders on that? What are we at? 3 now? Huh. I was reading somewhere they were talking about Logan Hall, and they said Logan Hall had a breakout year last year. I was like, what? What do y'all consider a breakout year? I mean, the guy had a couple good games. Oh, definitely wouldn't say he's been a disappointment. Kind of up there with JTS. Y'all got to watch his first year, Logan Hall. I got to put together some game film, but I hate putting together ugly game film. Because I'm a fan of the Buccaneers. I don't want to make them look bad. I don't even like talking bad about Buccaneer players. Y'all know. Y'all know. See if who can cover the linebacker, the new one we got, or Hassan Reddick. Walker, yeah, yeah. When we look at the game film on him, we'll see if he can play some coverage, man. I was looking at season tickets for the Buccaneers. They're not too bad right now. They had club level. You get 2 season tickets in a nice spot on visitor or on home team side for I think it was $8,000 for 2 of them. Not bad. That was for 10 games. Includes preseason game. You could get the nosebleed sections for like I think it was 1,600. It's not bad either. Me and Molly have always wanted to do that, or I've always wanted to do that. And Molly agrees with me. I don't know how high up it is on her list, but get season tickets and travel down there to go see the games on home games. I always wanted to do that, you know. Huh. I didn't know that the chat was having issues with everybody. Bryce or Logan? Talking about Hall. That's who it was, Molly. You're right. I didn't want to call anybody out, but you're right. Is he talking smack? New linebacker says he can cover anybody. He's going to go out there and cover Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Yeah, yeah. I've always wanted season tickets, Joe. Always wanted to do it, man. And, just get season tickets and you feel like you got to go, right? You spend all that money. I wouldn't mind. Well, we used to live right on the Intercoastal Waterway. And I thought, man, that'd be nice to, get a boat, travel down to Florida, go watch the game, travel back on the Intercoastal Waterway. Of course, it'd probably take a week to go down there on the Intercoastal Waterway. All those bridges and gates and stuff you got to go through. Yeah, the upper deck, and they had some lower deck seats too that were good. I think the lower deck ones were about $3,000 for two uh, combined. But yeah, I mean, it really wasn't a bad price. If you're going to go for multiple times a year and you're going to do it, get the season tickets. And if you're not going to go, you can sell them on, per game with StubHub or something. I just feel like, being a Buccaneers fan, I feel like I should have season tickets. I've always wanted season tickets. You want to live near the Gulf of America? Me too. I did. I lived on right by Tallahassee, Fort Walton Beach. Weird sand up there, man. They got white sand and no waves. I used to go. I used to go to the beach all the time, and I was into making sandcastles, right? And guys would come in. I'm used to. I'm from Virginia Beach, so we got waves there. They do the ECSE and stuff every year. So, we got waves. Not like North Carolina, Outer Banks, they got waves. But ECSE, we got 7, 8 foot waves. The Gulf of America, man, you ain't got no waves. It's like glass. You can see Puerto Rico from there. But I'd sit there and I'd see these guys come out. They'd be like in wetsuits in Florida now, in wetsuits, and go out and sit on their boards, their surfboards, and just sit out there. The glass, it's like glass, and they would sit out there. I don't know what they were doing. It was very strange to me. That was a long time ago, though. Yeah, yeah. They said he had a breakout year last year. I was like, what are they talking about? The Gulf of America. Joe's drunk. Oh, your favorite? Josh Queppo, of course, Tom. You love you some Queppo, man. You just like hearing him talk. He's so humble. Oh yeah, see, Molly's from the Outer Banks, so she's used to those monster waves, and they got big waves. I've never been a surfer, just not very good at it, but I do it every now and then. Went to North Carolina Outer Banks one time with a group of surfers who were good at it. I totally embarrassed myself. I just got beat up so bad. After like half hour, I just went up on shore. I was like, I'm gonna stay up here with the girls. I'm gonna, I'm gonna put a bikini on it and sit here and watch the guys surf. It was quite embarrassing, actually. But yeah, I mean, the waves in Virginia Beach, they can you can ride them, but it's better than the Gulf of America, man. I mean, there are no waves there. I mean, none. It's glass. It's glass. Joe, Joe, Joseph Poor, he's got to stay in the inner banks. That's funny. All right, we gonna do some. Let's do some game film. I just want to see what we got with this guy. Now, this is 2023, and we've seen this game film. We broke it down before. But I gotta try and adjust this here. But I want to watch it again and just focus on him. Because we didn't just focus on him. Man, I got a lot here. Come on. Ah. I should have had all this done before, huh? Okay. We're getting there. There we go. Much better. Man. But yeah, I just want to focus on him. And he's going up against Goedeke. He went up against Goedeke in week 3 and week 19. We got both those games. So we're going to see. And he's going to be going up against Goedeke in practice too. So let me see. Bigger. Okay, here we go. All right, here he is. Bing, right there. Oh, look, my color's green. We don't want green. Tony. It's almost like I don't know what I'm doing. All right. There we go. That feels natural. Okay, here he is. Boom, with that weird stance. This guy's kind of standing like him too. His foot's a little bit wider though. What if they teach him that in Philadelphia? Well, what happened? Here we go. And this is 2023. Our run game was not that great. All right, Goedeke helps and then pops out. Boom. Good job, Goedeke. All right. They both. We're going for the quarterback. That was a nice job by Goedeke there. And there's O'Keefe. You would think O'Keefe would block here, but he comes in, and I think he's the lead blocker. Okay, we're not looking at that. Yep, lead blocker. Boom. We're just looking at Reddick. Y'all keep me on track here. We're just looking at Reddick. Goedeke did a good job there. Yep. Next. Here we go. Going up against Goedeke again. This looks like a pass. Nope. Handed it off up the middle. Was that an option? Yep, sure was. Good read by Baker. Okay, I'm not paying attention to that. We're focusing on Reddick. Here they are. Okay, he's standing there looking to set the edge. Okay. Nothing to write home about there. Here we go with his little stance. A little bit of push there. What happened towards the end? Goedeke went down. It looked like, was Reddick pulling him? So what we saw from Reddick last time was great speed on the outside, pretty good bend. Oh man, he headbutts. He headbutts Goedeke. Watch this. Wham! Right there, right in the face. Yeah, he's pulling Goedeke down with this arm right here. Wide here. He's got Goedeke by the jersey and pulls him down right there. Okay. We saw good inside outside fakes. He's got that. Good hand swipe. We saw one of them. So let's see. So he's got a few moves, and that's going up against two tight ends. He goes nowhere. Ah, man, look at that. Ah, who is that? 83, Tompkins. Great read. Great throw by Mayfield, too. Yeah, he's getting blocked up by Kate Otten over there. Don't want to see that. All right. Here he is. Man, we got a gaggle, a mess of people over here. We got a bunch. Looks like Kate Otten here. What are they going to do? Okay, sweep. Oh, he got blocked up by Godwin. Look at this. Right here. Is that him? Is that 7? Yep. Oh, Godwin pushing him out of the way. Godwin's a pretty good blocker, so. But at the same time, yeah, but Godwin had kept him from moving forward at all. Good job. It's not a good look for Reddick, though. Yeah, so far I wouldn't say strength is his forte. Here he goes with that outside inside move. So he's going up against Hainsey. Is that Hainsey? And got stuffed. Oh, Evans. All right, so he fakes going out and comes in, twists. Or is that a stunt? Twist. And then Hainsey, yeah, it's Hainsey. And Hainsey shuts him down. Damn. Evans. All right. Okay, we're not seeing anything good so far from Reddick. But that, of course, he's playing the Buccaneers, and they're the best team on the planet. So it's wild seeing a lot of these guys that aren't on the team anymore. Okay. Hey, we got the ball back. Is that a turnover? Okay. Let's go back and see. I want to see. Did we get a turnover here? No, they wait for it on 4th, apparently. Bunch of dummies. Okay, here we go. Reddick. 14's going in motion. Looked like Mayfield drifted over to the right a little bit, did he? Yeah, he sure did. Yeah. He drifted over right into Reddick almost. Yep. Refs could have been jerks and called holding there, but I think it was a good no call. He's not getting by Goedeke at all. I mean, not even close. Is it Goedeke or Goedeke? I can't remember. Okay, now I've seen this too. This is good. I like this. We saw this last time. You see 67 grabs him by the jersey right here, and he spins. And I don't think he breaks out of it here, right there. But you can see he's fighting the hold. I love to see that. Yeah, yeah. He grabs him by the wrist and then spins. I can't tell if he got out of it or not, but you like to see that, man. Sue was really good at that. But I hate to see guys get held and then they just like put their hands up or they just kind of stand there and continue being held. Nah, get out of that mess, man. Oh man. He goes right past Otten, but it's Otten doesn't try to block him. He's just letting him go. Oh man. Goedeke messed up there. Oh, he's falling back. Oh, Hassan gets hit. He trips over Goedeke, falling back into him. This is wild. Okay, Goedeke's over here. Does not see this guy coming, or he kind of sees him at the last second and then falls back to try and block him that way. Instead, he ends up getting Reddick, who comes running over. Bam! Go on now. You should not let that happen. All right. Little stance. Have not seen him in coverage yet. Oh, he tried to swipe. Didn't get it, though. Or did he? Whoop. I don't think he did. Hey, good job. Who's that? 69? Mock coming over? That was nice. I think Reddick got the best of Goedeke on this one. He definitely almost got the Mayfield. Does he get this swipe? No, he missed it. He did. He missed it. He tried. Right here. He brings that thing down with some force. Totally whiffs. No, Goedeke did a good job there. I thought Reddick got the best of him there, but nope. And then still going after him. Man. All right. Huh. I miss football. Hurts with that crazy stance. Oh, did they miss a field goal? Let's go back and look. No way. What? Oh, I didn't mark the kick. Okay. Here we go. He's not out there. Reddick is taking some time off. Boom. Boom. Is he going to be off for a series here? Oh, we're punting it already. Dang. I should not be drinking coffee at 7:30 at night. Yep, because I'm staying up late tonight. Here we go. There he is. Nope. No. Another series without him. Hmm. Okay, there he is. Right? Or is that number 3? No, that's 7. We found him. The play is on the opposite side of him, so I don't think we're going to see much here. Is Kate Otten blocks him, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, nothing there. All right, there he is again. Kate Otten blocking him. Come on, you got to get past that, man. Oh, no. Kate threw him. Oh, no. And Kate's open. And drops the ball. My goodness. He tried to swim past Cade. Cade saw it coming and pushes him right here. So he's trying to swim. He pushes him. But see, that's what Reddick we've seen with him. He'll go down, but he'll put his hands down and then just instantly come right back up. Great recovery. He's got great recovery skills. I don't like seeing him getting blocked up by these tight ends though. Not gonna lie about that. Here he is here. Ah, good containment. He kept his eye. Got in on the tackle too. I would have liked to have seen him cut in right here. I think it took him just a second to realize that he doesn't have the ball. Yeah, that's what that was. Good contain now, man. Setting that edge. All right, here he is. Going up against Goedeke. Dang. Nothing. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, I missed. Didn't have the mark set up here. Here it is. Great job by Mock and Goedeke there. That was nice. Yeah. All right. He's not out there on this play. So I wonder if they take him out in the red zone. That was crazy. Okay, here he is. So they just took him out for a couple plays there. Is this third down? Don't know. Goedeke is really doing a good job. He's getting hold of him. Oh man, look at that. I think he got a piece of the arm. Ah, oh man, I miss football. Okay, I Goedeke does a great job here with him, but Reddick is able to. He's got that length, man. He does not get the arm. Gets close. Say so. Okay, here we go. Oh, and he's not out there. All right. Keep going, keep going. Nope. 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 Man, great interception, huh? Okay, there he is. Found him. Boop. What's up, Adam? Man, I tell you what, Goedeke did it. It's the middle of our line that was the issue. This is 2023, right? Yeah. All right. Here we go again. All right, outside to inside and mock. Oh, zoom up. I want to see something. I want to see something from this Reddick. I mean, he's not playing bad. I'm definitely not wowed by him. And his strength is his biggest weakness or lack thereof. All right. I should have prepped this film a little bit better. Grief. Yeah, Philadelphia had the ball quite a bit in this game. Whoa. How did that happen? We must have got a big play. Tush push. They didn't get it, so they're going to try it again. Tush push. And they got it that time. All right. School and Hainsey. We're not going to get Donovan Smith back. Yeah, that's scary. You know, school was definitely serviceable. What's up, MH? He snuck in on me. You know, he had a very weird style about him. You know, that bend but don't break. Goedeke. Oh, Winona Gravener. Didn't even see him. Oh, I missed. Is he out there? Nope. So I'm seeing he's played about 65% of the snaps. Oh wait, there he is. Is that him? Yeah, let's watch. Looks like him. Again, we ran this play. It was one of the first few plays we ran in the game. No, that was a hold right here. Couldn't see it, but it was looked like the effects of a hold. And here he is right here going up against Goedeke. Asante Samuel Jr. Oh, woof. Scary throw. Don't like that. Yeah, he didn't go nowhere that time. Caught up in the scrum. Hmm. Right. Here he is here. Ah, Goedeke. I almost lost it there. Man, jerky stuff's starting to make me mad. Yeah, I hope he's still hungry too. I mean, you get, you know, Buccaneers have had that happen so much. That's a good play right there. I'd like to see him go up. Is he doing coverage? Yeah, he sure is. Good read. That was nice. Oh, it would have been much nicer if he would have turned his head around. He turned around. Why is he not going for the ball here? Let's see how far away it is from the other angle. That looked like something you could try to jump up and bat down. Good play. Good play. Nice boot. It's supposed to go right here. You got your mid guy too. Could be either one, but he's the number one. And Reddick saw this all day long. You can see him. You can see it. He looks over right there. See, he's looking to see who's coming. He's like, "Yeah, I got you." So he's keeping an eye on him, keeping from running, and he's taking this away. Okay, so yeah, that's a little out of his reach here. Still though, here's the ball. Yeah, I'd like school. The way he would literally bend backwards was just so funny. You'd think, oh man, he's getting ready to get plowed over. Nope, he was like a sapling. He could bend. Basically, the back of his head could touch his ankles. Oh, goodness. Oof. That was ugly. That was ugly by everybody involved. All right, here we go. It's right here. Boo. Oh, he does get that ball out before he gets hit. That's close, though. You can hear that guy coming. All right, we're not here for that. We're here to watch Reddick. Yeah, okay. Boom, boom. Is Sheriff on? Is he a free agent? I gotta look that up. Yeah, man, I wanted him in the draft so bad, and he played good for Washington for a long time, man. And I can't remember where he went. Gosh, that was 2015, man. Oh, he's at Miami or Jacksonville. That's right. That's right. So is he a free agent? If that's true, yes, I would. I would. He's been with Jacksonville for 3 years. Man. Ah, he's got injury issues. He's 34. That's so wild, man. That's so wild. I had no idea. It's so weird. I mean, easy. That's what happens when you get old. You've been watching football for so long. But we were talking about that at Bible study the other day. I was like, it's so weird to watch football and see players that you watched growing up, seeing their sons playing football now. You're like, what? It was like, I think we were talking about LeGarrette Blount's son is going to be entering the league soon. I'm like, that's just wild to me. He'll be 34. Sheriff will be 34. I had no idea he would. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if he would not be a starter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think he's going to play somewhere where he's going to be the backup. And he's right. He's always played right guard, right? So we couldn't even put him in Breedenson's spot. Like, I would not be upset about that for sure. Faux show. I'm with you, Tom. I'm not impressed. I mean, I don't think it's horrible. I mean, he's not playing bad, but definitely uh, not that exciting. He's not out there making mistakes. That's good. But I want to see you beat tight ends. You know, I mean, at least bare minimum. Goodness. What? Okay, here we go. And right here, 71 pulls and blocks him. I mean, he's not getting he's not getting beat up, and he'll get pushed and stuff, but he's got I guess we'll call it contact balance. I use that phrase all the time for running backs, but he's very good about getting like here he gets pushed and he sticks his leg out to brace and then dips. We've seen it where when he gets pushed down, he'll stick an arm in the ground or two arms in the ground and then pop right back up. So he's not making mistakes and he's not getting whooped. So those are good. He's getting doubled here. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he went back in coverage. Okay. He's Run into a spot. You got an open guy. You run right by him so you can run to your spot. All right. He'll fit right in with Bosa's defense. All right, so we got one coverage. Actually, you could say two coverage plays. Great catch by Mike, man. Ugh, redonkulous. One hander. Yeah, there's Palmer. All right, there he is. Boo. Try to bring 71 over again. Who? Yeah, that was this guy's fault. Otten get him? Yeah, it sure did. Good job. Cade. And he's not he doesn't really quit. I mean, he's not like super aggressive or anything, but he keeps going. I mean, he'll chase a guy down. So there's that. Ugh, don't like these throws. Tries that swipe move again. Goedeke's shutting them down. There he is again. Going up against Otten this time. Come on, beat it. You got to beat him. Cool. Nope. Dang. Oh, that wasn't even 80. That wasn't even Otten. That was 89. Yeah, here we go. Come on, show me something. Show me something. Yeah. He tries it again, and Goedeke's just been shutting him down with that. Oh, come on. You're going to let Rashad White shoulder you into. Oh, man. I mean, White just nonchalantly blocks him with a shoulder. There he is. You had this dead to rights, man. Coming in. White just leans over. Boop. That should not have happened. He's not out there. Not out there again. Hmm. Mike. Big Mike. Big Mike Evans. Is that it? Is that all we're going to see of Reddick? I think it is. All right. Yep. Well, there it is. Yeah, Tom, I'm with you. I'm with you on this. Kind of disappointing, actually. Maybe he was having an off game. Or maybe Goedeke's got his bag. Maybe. No, I think what we got is what we got. What we see is what we got. Hoping for Shaq production. Yeah, I'm not seeing it though. You know. Oh, got all that crap on the screen. It's all old stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing Shaq Barrett here. You never know. You never know. You never know. Like I said, he's not making mistakes. I like that. He's not getting beat up. I like that. Yeah, that's why I didn't even look at Jets game film with him because he didn't want to be at the Jets. So I'm not gonna hold that against him for sure. And not even want to waste our time looking at this game film. He got his feelings beat up. Yeah, I'm hoping, I mean, well, like I said, he's not making mistakes. You'd see that with JTS and guys like Logan Hall and Braswell last year. Just they made more mistakes than they do plays. You know, and I would argue 80% of all good plays that offenses do, it's because somebody on defense messes up. You know, I've made that argument for a long time, and that's what I look for when I look at defensive players. First thing I look for is, do they mess up? Are they out of position? Do they get beat up? Are they falling? Are they, just not being where they're supposed to be? So we're not seeing that with him. That's good. Adam, I would disagree with you about Shaq looking not good in Denver. He did not look as good as he did with us for sure. But he kind of looked like this. He was very solid, but he always had. I watched every snap he did with Denver, and he started a full season with them, right? I can't remember, but he always had every single game. He had one play that I was like, oh, that was nice. He had one. I wouldn't say game changing play, but I mean, he was solid. He was rock solid. Never messed up. Never. And even when he played with us, Shaq never made mistakes. And he had a huge toolbox, man. That guy could do a lot of stuff. But when he was with Denver, he was very solid. But he always had one play that made me go, wow, that was nice. You know, I mean, he wasn't 19 and a half sacks at Denver good for sure. But I wouldn't say he was bad. Should have signed Camarda to play edge. What happened to Camarda? I want to know. I really want to know. I think it was something, it was not football related. Vita, Cansey, and Yaya. Yeah, that might be a good combination for it. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying he's playing bad at all. You know, 12 million. No, that's a lot for what I'm seeing here. But hey, it's not my money. Yeah. I'm gonna get Braswell another year for sure. You know, I'm not gonna call him a bust yet. Yeah. Not seeing any mistakes by Reddick. And actually, that one play where he covered the tight end going out, that was nice on that bootleg. That was a good play. I don't like seeing him get blocked by tight ends though. But he's not a strong guy. You know, the strength is not his forte. But I would like to see him. And he got blocked up by 89. Who was 89? Kate Otten has turned into a pretty decent blocker, so I can give him a pass on that one, but not 89. Who was 89 in 2023? Let me see. I'm gonna find it. I'm almost there. David Wells. Oh, we had Payne Durham in 23. I didn't realize that. How long has he been with us? I like Payne Durham. O'Keefe. Got Kyle Trask back. I think we re-signed our whole offense, didn't we? Did we lose anybody on offense? Well, backup, few backup players, school, but all of our starters we re-signed. Rashad White, what's up with him? What are we doing with him? Yeah, Reddick doesn't freeze when he sees me to drop back in coverage. That's what everybody else does. They're like, "What? What is this?" Uh, that's what. That's Balls's. That's his purpose for doing that. It just makes everybody's brains short circuit. Uh, Cade was okay in 23, wasn't he? As a blocker. That was the year where he got decent at blocking. 22 was when he was just dog crap. He was a horrible. Or no, 21. Man, good grief. How long have these guys been playing with us? What's going on here? When did we draft K-Dot? Nothing's updating. '22. Okay, so yeah, 22. Yeah, 23. He was just starting to get to be a good blocker. He had a huge improvement from year one to year two. But yeah, I wouldn't say in 23 he was a Rob Gronkowski blocker. And I didn't really even see Reddick really try to beat the tight ends. You reckon there's going to be a quality edge at 19? Probably. I mean, can we pick can we pick best available at just about any defensive position? Or do we need an inside linebacker or an edge? I think David coming back gives us a little bit of breathing room on inside linebacker. It's not vital that we get one early. I really don't know what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure we're going to get pick defense, but it'd be nice to get inside linebacker just so they could play with David for a year. You know, try and get some brain drain from him. Watch how he plays. Just be in the locker room with him. And Rampage still going on about a new head coach. We stuck with him, man. We got to learn to love it. Yeah, I mean, the whole Riddick thing. I'm a little disappointed, and I wanted to see something more than we watched that game film uh, last time. Who was it we watched him with? I think it was Carolina, and I kind of liked what I saw. I liked his speed on the outside. He had that good hand swipe, but I mean, Goedeke was shutting that hand swipe down, and he had that inside outside juke. I like that. So he's got some tricks up his sleeve. We saw the power a little bit. He headbutted Goedeke. I like that. Uh, I don't think it's from what I'm seeing. I don't think it's a. I think if he goes up against average or below average tackles, he's going to tear them up. Which he's going to go up against them a lot. You know. So I don't know. I want to watch another game. I'm gonna find one where he got a bunch of sacks. Didn't we look at all of his sacks? Didn't we do that in 2023? I think we did. Oh, we looked at all of his pressures. I think that included his sacks. Can't remember. I feel like I got to watch more game now. To get a beat on him. 10 sacks? I'd be happy with that, right? Double digits? Always happy with double digit sacks. Edge is the top need. Yeah. Yeah, Larry Foote, he's moving back to the outside linebacker, so that's going to help. I think the coaching combination last year just was not working. I mean, I don't know what happened to our secondary, but I mean, our safeties just they were lost. The whole defense was lost there at the beginning of the year. First 5, 6 games, man, that was bad football. But a lot of the coaches are going back to their old positions. That's good. I think Foot will do better on the outside. Um, so I think we're gonna not be as lost as we were this year, 2024. That was some ugly football. How many times did we say that? Watching the game, I'm like, oh man, this is ugly football. That was rough. And I didn't know that Levante was calling plays until like deep in the season. I was like, whoa. Didn't even cross my mind that he would be calling plays because he never has. And then I was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense why there were some communication issues there. I'd love to know what happened with the safeties though. That was just that whole room played bad. I don't know if they were just all banged up or whatever. Tackling was horrible. Yeah. It's a shame about Whitehead. I've always liked Whitehead. Brought him back. I was all excited about it. Yeah. Be interested to see if anybody gets him. He got in that car wreck in January, and apparently it was a pretty bad car wreck. Um, might be the end of his career. Don't know. Don't know. You know how sad I was when Goblin got hurt, and then I thought it was the end of his career. I was like, there's no way he's coming back from that. You got that knee injury the year before, and then you got or was it the year before you 2 years ago, and then that ankle injury. I mean, he was just like dragged, was like dead behind him. I was like, that's it. He's done. He's done. He's not going to come back from this. Apparently, he's coming back. And he's coming back well. They're saying his rehab's doing great. Like, man, get out of here. We've re-signed him. I was happy about that. Imagine if he comes back and just pops off again. He better get comeback player of the year. Oh man, yeah, I'm hungry now. $1 million a sack. So he's got to get 12 sacks. That's about the going rate, ain't it? All right, Tom, I'm writing that down. You going, hopefully you're going to owe Adam dinner. I am. I'm writing that down. I'm pinning it too. Be careful what you say in my chat, man. I'm gonna hold you to it. Yeah. What'd you say, 11 sacks? You gonna take him to McDonald's? Oh, but this is contingent on if he'll do the opposite. If it doesn't get 11, he'll buy you dinner. Oh, yeah, that's right. Remember Beckwith, man? He was great. I liked him. LMH will take you on an 8.5. You got 14 million? I thought you got 12 million. Okay. Fries and cookies. Man, I'm starving now. Yeah, I got to go to Longhorn. I love me some steak. That'll be nice if he eats up our division, man. I just hope, I was saying that earlier. I started talking about it. We just had so many free agents that come to Florida and then just, it's like vacation time. We have a long history of that. Up until Bruce Arians got here. we had we had tough time getting free agents to play hard for us. But we've had some good ones. Keyshawn Johnson, Brad Johnson, um, Vincent Jackson. All right, guys, I got to get off here and get something to eat. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Uh, I got to work on my game film. I really haven't spent much time like prepping. Been so busy. But yeah, so next time it'll probably be Wednesday. I'm probably going to live stream Wednesday. Going to we'll watch a little bit more Reddick, and then I want to jump to the new linebacker we got, and then we'll try to get the new offensive lineman too, and anybody else we can think of. And we got to start gearing up for the draft, man. Get your stuff ready. All right, I got to get out of here, guys. I'm starving. Appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out. And till next time, go Bucs.